Hey guys, so I'm just doing an update about my result. So my father passed in 2016 and it's now 2026, and I've had so much difficulty. I was so traumatized, and I had never really dealt with that part of my healing journey. And I went for the X-ray Saturday. Today's Monday, and I just came from the doctor's office, and I have suffered so much, you guys. I do not have no fatal illness, and I stayed years I stayed not going to the doctor because I was so afraid. All these things were happening to me, and even yesterday, Sunday, I had so much anxiety. Today I had so much anxiety. I had pain in my body. When I got to the doctor's office, I felt like I needed to do a bowel movement. I felt like I wanted to urinate. I went to the bathroom to urinate. I had so much anxiety. I started to have pain, and I went in and she asked me how I was doing. I was like, I'll tell you after I hear the results. But I just couldn't hold it no more, and I asked her, am I dying? She looked at me and she smiled and she said, no, you're not dying. And I'm not dying, guys. You see, my thought process went from 0 to 1,000 one time, thinking that I was going to die. Had I gone to the doctor, they would have given me a very bad diagnosis. I was just going to get a death sentence. And I'm so thankful that I went to the doctor. It's years, but I am thankful that I went. I am thankful that I pressed through all the fear that I had. With all the anxiety, I pressed through, and I'm so thankful that I did that. Today my mind was telling me, don't go take the results. Go, do not go. You don't have to. But I was like, I am not going to live with that fear anymore. I am not going to let that fear dominate my life no more. I am going to go. And I prayed and I said, Lord, please let me get a good report. And I went and I got, it was not 100% good. I have to lose 70 pounds. I am definitely overweight, because another thing too, stress does cause you to gain weight. So I have to lose 70 pounds. I have to do some spinal alignment, and I have to fix my gut, right? Work on that. But these are things that can be fixed. These are things that can be fixed. And I'm very thankful. I came back and my husband is waiting. My children are waiting, and I just passed in front of the car. I did not even look at my husband and my children, but in my mind I'm like, they're thinking something is wrong. I need to tell them that I'm okay. When I opened the door, I said to them, I'm okay, I'm okay. And they're like, you're okay, but you don't look okay, something to that nature. And I just burst out crying, and they're saying, but Pearl, you said you were okay. My husband's like, you said you were okay, but you're crying. And I said, yes, because I have gone through so much over the years, so much torture, so much pain, that I was not even telling them about the things that I was going through. And to find out that I went through all of that, and there is nothing of that nature wrong with me, and I have suffered so much suffering for nothing. You see, fear, a lot of the times we are fearful of something, and most of the time what we are fearful of, it never come to pass. It never come to pass, and we are just afraid, and we have anxiety. The fear is crippling us. I tell you, when I went to the doctor the first time, I almost passed out. I literally had to lean on my friend, lean on her shoulder, and she had to hold me, and she was just trying to talk to me, to encourage me. I pray that fear never ever have that kind of hold on me again, by the grace of God. And I am going to go through the process. You know, my dad died, and so much has been going on, and that was another trauma added to the rest of the trauma that I had to go through. But this is one of the things that I had not dealt with, and I am very happy that I am on the road. I am on my healing journey. I am dealing with it now. It took me years, but I'm finally dealing with it now. Don't let, I know it's easy to say don't let fear control you, but as somebody who's been there, as somebody who's trying to get out of it now, it's better to face your fear than to live in that fear. And somebody wrote a comment on my last video saying you are stronger than you think you are. And I'm gonna say the same thing to you. You are stronger than you think you are. I know right now that doesn't make sense to you. Right now you're just hearing words, but believe me, if you put your mind to it, you can do it. Because today, had I listened to the thoughts that was coming in my head, I never would have gone to the doctor to get the result. But I did, and I'm so happy and so thankful that I did. I know that I am not dying. I don't have what I thought that I had, right? And I know why I am feeling all the pain that I'm feeling in my body. And by the grace of God, we can start to work on it and to get my health to where it's supposed to be. And I'm determined to do that by the grace of God.